Happy Monday evening to you. Welcome to our plant-based bunch. How's everybody? It's been a while since we've had a little sit-down chat, so I figured we'd change gears this evening and have a little sit-down chat. We've had a few people, viewers, friends, followers, ask me, how did you lose 60 pounds in 8 months? So I figured today we would go through that a little bit. I'm not gonna really share in detail the entire process, but let this just be a video of just support, encouragement, the basics on what I did, the very basics on what I did to accomplish this goal. So anyway, it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago that I posted 2 photos, a before and after photo of my most recent weight loss journey. And I thought that it would be my last, but I have discovered that when you have battled weight loss all your life, you're going to continue to battle it all your life. That's just the way it is. So anyways, I posted a before picture from April of 2017. And then I posted a after picture in January of 2018, and that was a 60-pound difference. I went from 175 pounds to 115 pounds. And I've discovered since then that I'm really better at about 120, maybe even 125. But I was really excited to get to 115. I haven't been 115 pounds since, yikes, I don't even know when. When? I don't know. Anyhow, so I decided to begin with that I better had get on the scale. And this was one fateful day in May of 2017. I said, boy, my clothes are getting tighter. I'm noticing on the videos that I was just chubby. And I thought, wow, I really feel like I'm gaining some weight. But you know, when I feel like I'm gaining it is when I don't get on the scale. But I thought, you know what? You better get on that scale. You just better just do it. Just get on that scale. Just do it. So I did. And that's when I realized that I had gained way more weight than I would have liked to admit. I was in total denial until then, but the scale doesn't lie. My scale doesn't lie. And I thought, well, you better get busy. So I got on my knees. That's the very first thing I did, you guys. The most important thing is to let the Lord lead. Let Him direct your way. Let Him guide you on this journey to not only weight loss, but to health and wellness. You guys, it's not all about just losing weight, but to doing it healthfully, to having lots of energy, to having a clear mind that you might discern the will of the Lord much more easily. I mean, it's a whole range of things that come together when you think about taking the best care of your health. So I got on my knees, I prayed, and I said, that's it. That was the day. Day number 1 was the day I stepped on that scale. I can't tell you the exact day. I'm surprised because I remember it. I remember getting on there and saying, I'm going to do this. So I decided, okay, here's a list of things that I need to do. First of all, I need to make sure that I'm not eating any processed foods, and I didn't. No bread at that point. Of course, I've kind of worked bread into my diet since then, but bread was a real big trigger for me, and it's very difficult for me to stop once I start. I mean, some people can eat 1 slice of toast. I always had 2, sometimes 3, with the coconut butter and the strawberry or apricot fruit preserves on there. High calories, you guys, high calories. So I said, you know what, you've got to really evaluate what you're eating and how much you're eating. And I was eating pretty healthy. I mean, I was an advocate for the health message. I reached out to you guys to share the health message. But I realized that I still was not eating. I was eating too much fat, too many concentrated foods, too many dried fruits, too much of the vegan muffins, bagels, cookies, pizza. You just don't know. I mean, when you're used to eating that way, you don't really realize. I didn't really realize how much of it I was actually eating until I decided, well, I better get on an app, which is a blessing. Technology can be such a blessing. I got on sparkpeople.com, and decided I'm going to record every morsel that I put in my mouth. And boy, I was enlightened once again. And I've done this before, but that's what I need to get back to every time I realize that I need to lose some weight, is just to know exactly how much, what quantity of food I'm putting in my mouth, and what's the quality of food that is entering my body. And when you record it, you are more accountable for what you're eating. You see right there in front of you exactly what you're eating, and it does help you, and it helps me to maybe think twice about whether I really need to eat that item, that particular item that maybe I shouldn't be, or maybe be careful not to eat too much of it. So recording what you eat, you guys, is one thing that I strongly suggest to begin with. Prayer, record what you eat, drink plenty of water. And talking about water, really what you need to do is follow the 8 laws of health. And if you don't know what that is, you can check it out on my website. The link is in the description below. I'm just going to run it by you just real quick right now. If you think about the acronym New Start, that will really help you to remember them. And that would be nutrition, exercise, water, sunshine, temperance, fresh, pure air, rest, and trust in the Lord. And if you're following all 8 of those, God will bless your efforts as you work to get your body in a condition that will be a blessing not only to yourself but to those around you, as you have lots of energy and health. Following those 8 laws also, you're far more likely to prevent disease. And if you are already plagued with disease, illness of some sort, you're more likely to be able to recover from those diseases when you're following those 8 laws. And nutrition is really a big deal. Well, all 8 of them are. But when it comes to losing weight, you got to keep a real close eye on what you're putting in your body. So I think that's as far as I'm going to go with this video today. Just some encouragement, just to tell you also, get yourself a buddy if you can. Maybe have a good friend, a spouse that can walk this journey with you. It does help to have somebody with you, to have that support as you're going through this, losing weight or just getting healthy in general. And I intend to make more videos on being more specific about what I did, what I am still doing, and actually I'm trying to lose about 10 pounds. I gained some of that weight back, but I just want to lose about 10 pounds of that. So I'm going to talk more about, what we eat, maybe share some more recipe videos, cooking videos. I know those are always a big hit. Everybody loves cooking videos. And just some general things as I go along on this journey of health, reaching out to you guys. I'm going to share, my intention is, if it's the Lord's will, to share with you what God has shared with me, how He has led me along the way. And I'm also planning on doing another testimony video, because the one that I did was way back when we first started the channel, and I believe it really needs to be redone. So stay tuned for more videos coming up. I am so grateful for you all, for your support, for watching. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, day, night, whatever time it is where you are. And until next time, don't forget to live well and be strong. Adios.